Hello everybody and welcome back to another Marvel Crisis Protocol Battle Report. Today we are throwing down some Cabal under the leadership of the new Red Skrull that's being run... Red Skrull? Yeah, I can English. That's being run by Reed. And phasing off against him, I am bringing some A-Force. Nothing too new or fancy on this side. I've just never played Gamora before, so we're trying her out. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into the team. So for my side, I am bringing obviously She-Hulk, Gamora, Luke Cage, Crystal, and Black Widow. For tactics cards, we're rolling up with Brace for Impact, Stalwart Determination, Heroes for Hire, Special Delivery, and A-Force Assemble. Over on the Cabal side, Reed, what you bringing?
Yep, so for my affiliateds, I've got Red Skull, Mystique, and Baron, and then for my splashes, I've got Hela and Medusa.
Hela's not actually affiliated, eh?
No, I checked. She's not.
Okay, I thought she was. Alrighty, what about cards here?
Yeah, so for cards, I brought Brace for Impact, Deception, Eyes on the Prize, I Am a Baron After All, and Dark Rain.
The new art for it looks sick. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and get deployed, and we'll be back with you guys in a moment. Just one more thing I want to mention before we get into the video is, once again, unfortunately, our dice camera is still down. I've ordered a new one. It's showing up tomorrow, but this video is being recorded before that. So by the time you guys are seeing this, though, we definitely have a new dice camera, so we should, fingers crossed, be seeing it in all future battle reports again. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and deploy and get right into it. Alrighty, and we are deployed on the left side here. We have Gamora facing off against a giant dumpster truck. Also, garbage truck, not dump truck.
Yeah.
Also Medusa. Then we have Crystal and She-Hulk over here facing off against Mystique. I'm mixing up all the words today. Mystique, Red Skull, and Zemo. And over towards the right side of the table, we have Luke Cage and Widow teaming up against Hela, and I think it's just Hela over there, right?
Yep.
Not missing anyone behind the building? Sweet.
Nope.
We're playing on hammers and meteors, so yeah, should be a good bit of violence, and I won the roll to go first. So, well, I saw you eyeing the eyes play over here, so I think we're gonna go ahead and go with Widow first.
Okay.
And she's just going to move again. We're going to be safe as we can be with this. We're just going to get barely within one there and spend the one power that I definitely remember to put on for Power Phase to pick that up. And I think that's going to be it for Ms. Widow.
Move.
Yep.
Actually, sorry, we're going to end our move. No, because then we can't play Deception.
Cool.
Yeah. We will not do that. That would be dumb. We're going to play Deception.
Yep. Make Widow take a walk.
Yep, you're a long mover, aren't you?
She is.
Well, this might be a bit gross. And
she is bringing the hammer to you.
Yeah, we can come on over here.
Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if anyone's going to take the Deception hit, I'm kind of glad it's Widow.
Fair.
We're going to go ahead and have Gamora go next. We're going to grab the other side hammer. On the off chance Widow survives, that means we're getting both of the side hammers, so, like, yay.
Fair.
We're just going to double move. I measured this ahead of time to see that it would work. But basically, we're going to be ducking around the truck here just to grab ourselves a little hint of cover and pick up that hammer. And then that's going to be it for Gamora. She's not doing anything too fancy outside of that.
So we'll go with Hela, because she's going to be out of position anyways.
Yep. What's she up to?
We're going to move on over like so. I don't think we can get within 2 of Zemo. We're not going to do a Hellforge Blade anyway, so yeah, we're just going to spend 1 power for Acclaimed Soul against her, so 6 dice Mystic into her.
I'm going to have 4 dice on this attack, and it would help if I got my dice out. Alrighty. Roll up.
5?
Jeez, okay. Oh.
I also get a soul before things happen, or is it if it deals damage?
I'm blocking 3, so I'm only going to take 2 for this.
Cool, and ours is... Well, it dealt damage, so we will get a captured soul.
I'm going to give the extra power over to Crystal.
Yep.
And then, do I want to counter-strike this? I don't think I'm going to get another chance to. So, sure, let's counter-strike this.
Cool.
So this is just going to be 4 dice. 3.
Okay, we'll take 3. Then we're going to spend 2.
Yep.
So down to 1. We're going to use Death's Embrace. We're going to advance small.
Yep.
Going to end within 1. Because
And
that's
do a counter strike basically on me.
yeah, basically. We're just gonna kind of end right here is fine.
Yep.
And yeah, let me just make sure. Yep, 4 dice, crit wild. 1,
1, so I'll take 1 damage. She is still alive.
and I will heal 1 for each damage I dealt. So
I'm going to give my bonus power on over to, let's do She-Hulk this time, I think. And yeah, Widow lives to fight another day.
that is Hela.
Sweet. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and have Mr. Luke Cage go up next. I'm going to drop my movement tools, and yeah, I'm going to borrow your medium real quick.
Oh yeah, that's right here.
Thank you kindly. We're just going to move again, about here. And we're going to pay 1 to attempt to flip that. These are energy defense, right?
I don't know what your effective.
I'm going to roll 3 dice, and we're going to see what happens. Hit. I think that means it's mine, but we'll make sure.
We'll have to double check.
Yep, so a hit is enough. We're going to go ahead and put the A4 on there. And that's going to be it for Mr. Cage.
I think we might go with good old Scully.
Red Skull's up next. What's he up to?
Probably stuff. Yeah, so we're just going to move right here.
Yep.
And we're actually going to move like, yeah, we have plenty of movement for the medium.
Sure.
So we're going to stand up there. And we're not within 2. Your Mystic or Energy's better?
Energy is worse.
We're going to choose Energy.
Much worse.
5 dice Energy coming. Oh, sorry. Spend 1 power, pick up a hammer.
Yep.
Then 5 dice.
Also roll on the table.
Oh, yeah. Correct.
Good talk. 1?
1, thinking. You have
1 health left.
1 health left. So I can only. Fine, we can choose to take damage. We'll make that as a crit.
Yep. Have another die.
3. Zemo reroll.
Great. 3. Alrighty. I'm getting nothing, so you do.
Oh, sorry. I should have had 1 more.
Doesn't really matter.
We do it.
Yeah. You'll get the 1 damage you need on me there. So I will drop my hammer, and I will be giving another power over to someone on my team. Let's do She-Hulk again, I think.
Yeah, just thinking if I want to actually have him gain the power.
Actually, I'm going to give it to Gamora instead. My bad.
Oh, and we already picked that up. Do I want to take the damage or gain the power?
Oh, you get to pick, eh?
Well, yeah, because it's at the same timing, right?
Interesting.
Yeah. It's a decision point. Yeah, we're just going to gain the power and then lose it.
I'm going to correct myself 1 more time, by the way. I'm actually giving it to Crystal. I'm super indecisive here, but
it doesn't matter. I'm still on this step anyways.
Cool.
Yeah, we're going to have to move forward, but that's fine. Cool. And that is Red Skull.
Yep, that makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and go with Crystal because I'm running out of options here. So Crystal's got a couple things she's doing. The first thing is going to be a move action, and she wants to end within 2 of She-Hulk up here. She also wants to be able to pick up that nice hammer. So she's going to pay 1 power, go ahead and pick up this hammer.
Yep.
And that will be hers for all that she's going to do with it, which probably isn't all that much. Then we're going to play Special Delivery. So this is going to be 1 power from both her and She-Hulk. And she's going to get to long move and place She-Hulk down, I believe, within 2 of her ending position, maybe 1. Within 1. And then She-Hulk will get to attack if she's in range of anything. I'm not 100% sure she will be. But we're just going to go ahead and plop Crystal down over here. And She-Hulk will definitely get to punch something. We're going to put She-Hulk right there where she's got a couple good targets.
You did spend the extra power for the hammer,
right? Crystal does, yes.
Yeah.
It's actually a slight mistake on my part. I didn't think about that part, but I did have the power for it, so we're okay. Then She-Hulk's going to make a 7 dicer into, I think we want to hit Red Skull here. That seems like the play because he's got a hammer, right?
Yep.
So yeah, we're going to go ahead and throw 7 dice into Red Skull on the physical side, of course, and it's going to make him slow no matter what happens.
Okay.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me grab 1 more. 7. Pretty good. 5?
2.
2 for you, so we're going to deal 3 damage.
I do have a reroll, though.
Oh, yeah.
Zemo.
Go ahead.
3.
3. Okay, so we're going to do 2 damage. You're going to be slowed.
Yep.
And She-Hulk's going to go ahead and gain 2 power. As for Crystal, she unfortunately doesn't have the power to pay to flip that point, so we are just going to call her turn there.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, Medusa's up. And some inhuman, non-inhuman violence here.
Yeah, 5 dice physical coming in.
I could technically bodyguard this, can't I? Alrighty, Crystal's going to take the hit. Go ahead and roll. 2 so far.
Make that a crit.
Sure, that's going to be 3. And
4. Then Inhuman reroll.
Sure.
5.
Oh boy.
And we got all of our triggers.
And I'm going to blank out Inhuman reroll. I'm going to block 1, take 4 damage.
4. Okay, and then we're going to have a bunch of triggers. So we're going to gain 4, lose 1 because we use the leadership.
I'm going to give an extra power, by the way, to, let's do She-Hulk.
Cool. And we're going to push her out of bodyguard because it is any direction.
Yep.
And we're going to, is this at the same timing? 4 damage results is the push and then after attack result. Okay, so we're going to push you here.
Yep.
And then we're going to flurry into her.
Yeah. All right. Same dice. Hopefully a little worse this time. Just 2. Inhuman reroll and 3. I'm not liking it. 2 with a critical. 3. We're okay.
Cool. And then we're going to spend 3 to throw She-Hulk.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's not worth burning the brace right now. We just need her gone. Oh, sorry, we did get a wild push on Crystal, though.
Sure, where do you want to?
Yeah. Good question. Close to us, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah, we're fine with that. And then push her back like this.
Sure.
Or throw her.
It's a throw.
Yeah. I'm not.
Doesn't really make a difference.
Doesn't make a difference.
Alrighty. Yeah, She-Hulk's going to be up. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and go with She-Hulk up next. I was debating between a lot of options. I was thinking about stealing your backhammer, trying to flip some of these points because they're just untouched right now. But ultimately, I think I'm going to go for a slightly more aggressive play here. I want to try and put some more damage in on Mr. Red Skull. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to walk up. We don't want to be more aggressive than we have to here. We're going to get just within 2 of Mr. Skull here. And stay out of 2 of Medusa, actually, just because I don't want you to be able to use the area attack. Not that you have the power for it right now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you had that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we're going to go ahead and throw a 7 dicer on you. You're already slowed, not too much more can come out of that. Whoa, holy dice, though.
Yeah, 1.
1?
Yep, that'll take him.
That'll take him. I'm going to gain how much power?
4.
Alrighty, I'm going to gain 4 power.
Yep.
I'll spend 1 of that power to pick up the new hammer.
Yep.
And then, I think, just to try and burn some cards, we're going to go ahead and pay 3 and toss the mystery machine at Medusa, or Medusa's just 3 dice, no defensive tech on this, right?
Yep.
Let's throw it at Medusa. Size 3.
We're not going to brace, actually. We'll just roll.
Just gonna roll for it.
Yep.
4 potential damage, and she's eating 4.
We'll take 4.
Oh boy. Okay, She-Hulk popping off, making up for a lot. Well, I guess it's gonna be up with Zemo. You know what you're doing?
Oh yeah. We're gonna use I'm a Baron after all to gain a power.
Sure.
And we're gonna charge.
Oh, you're not going for the hammer, right?
No, we're going for a hammer.
Go for crystals. That makes sense.
Yeah. And we're just gonna end up just within 2 here.
Yep.
We don't need to be much further up than that. And we're going to throw 5 dice physical.
Yep, that makes sense. Crystal's going to have 3 dice in defense here. Looks like 2 so far.
We'll make that a crit.
Making the skull a critical, possibly going up to 4 here. Yeah. 4.
Yep.
And then you have your own reroll too, but we'll get to that in a second. I'm blocking just a single critical, so I think you got her. Yeah. And your reroll succeeds anyways. So you do a whopping 1 damage. Crystal's gonna go down. She's gonna drop a hammer for you.
Choose to take the damage instead of the power, and then we're gonna spend that power to pick that up.
I'm gonna give the extra power, by the way, over to Gamora. I think she can make some decent use out of it next turn.
And I think we will go. Yeah, I should have actually probably just put them within 2 of both. Oh well.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So you want to move somewhere for your last action?
Yeah, I'm just thinking where. You know what? We're just gonna kind of back up.
Yep. He's going back towards the other hammer.
Yeah, we're just gonna kind of. We can have any amount of distance to cover this.
Yep.
So we're just gonna give a big bubble of rerolls here.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, that is going to be the round. So I'm grabbing 2 hammers and 1 point, scoring me a total of 3 victory points. On the Cabal side, I believe you're just grabbing the 1 hammer, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. So 3-1 into round 2, but I have a feeling this game is not going to points.
Fair.
Alrighty, so before we get rolling with things, we are going to play Stalwart Determination. She-Hulk and Crystal are both going to pay in, so they cannot be pushed or thrown by enemy effects this round. I elected to leave Gamora out of it since she's kind of in her own little safe area there, and I really don't think it's going to make that much of a difference for Widow here. So I elected to leave a couple of those models out of it. But otherwise, She-Hulk and Crystal are relatively protected. And yeah, I still haven't actually figured out what I'm doing for my turn, so we'll be right back. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and start with She-Hulk. We're going to try and finish the job on Mr. Red Skull, try and deny that leadership because we didn't want to show it off anyways.
Oh, we do have a reroll, though.
You do have a reroll because of Zemo, but otherwise it's just going to be straight dice. I have a hammer now, so I'm going to be looking at 8 dice attacks, or at least for my builder. I could choose to go into a spender if I wanted, but we're going to start out with just an 8 dice builder, and we're rolling pretty well.
Yeah,
4.
That's bad.
Or 5, actually, sorry.
We'll take 5.
I'm going to go ahead and gain 5. That's a big deal. So, why am I giving myself damage here? I'm going to gain 5 on She-Hulk, which actually puts her up to 10. So, slight mistakes made, I guess. Okay, that gives us some options, actually. Because I think we might try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. We're going to pay 3 to throw Red Skull.
Sure.
We throw him medium, and we're going to throw him at Medusa, but obviously still trying to be within range 2 of myself, definitely. So we're just going to plink him.
Yep, we'll do brace here.
Brace on both, I assume?
Yep. Does she have a way of hitting multiple people here? Okay.
No. The idea was just to make you burn brace.
Okay.
So, yep. Then, I'm half tempted to spend her just to secure it. I'm going to think about this one. Yeah, so I've been burned before by odds like this, so I'm going to go ahead and spend her just to drop the 10 dice on you. It's not going to do anything other than kill you. I mean, if it deals damage, it would stagger you, but that means it kills you. So
yep,
we're just going to throw 10 dice and hope for the best here from She-Hulk. You're rolling defense and you're getting 2.
Yep.
We're getting enough.
Yeah, that gets some.
All right. Probably overkill, but I think it was worth being safe there rather than sorry. So yeah, She-Hulk absolutely just destroying Red Skull 3. Yeah, you know what? I didn't want to show off his leadership today anyways. It's fine. That's gonna be it for her. She's done her job.
So we're gonna go with Medusa.
Yep.
And we're gonna do 5 dice physical in the crystal.
That checks out. Crystal's gonna have 3 dice for defense, and see if you can just take her out again, I guess.
Yep.
2.
And then reroll.
Yep.
3.
Crystal's side, she's getting nothing into a reroll, which is nothing. So we're just going to eat 3 from that.
We'll gain 3, and we also got the push for what it's worth.
I'm also going to be giving a power round to somebody else. I haven't quite figured out who yet.
We're just going to push her into an awkward spot.
You can't push her. She paid for Stalwart.
Oh, sure, that's fine then. I don't care.
I'm going to give the extra power over to not Luke Cage. That feels weird. Screw it, actually. Yeah, Luke Cage.
Yep, and we'll do it again into her.
Alrighty, Crystal's taking another 5 dicer, and that looks pretty violent. 3 so far. Human reroll.
3.
Still 3.
Yep.
Crystal's survived this before. 1. You need to block this. No, we're going to take 2 damage, and that is going to be the death of Crystal. And of course, 1 more power for the A-Force leadership.
And
this time we'll go to Gamora.
She-Hulk paid for Stalwart?
Yes.
We'll spend 3 to throw the car at you.
Sure. Yeah, She-Hulk's going to have 3 dice defense on this. I'm not going to bother bracing.
Yep.
Yeah, we're okay. Cool. Looks like we don't need to. We're going to go ahead and have Widow go next. She just basically wants to get some safety, but also play the objective while she's at it. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to move her right about here. If you'd be so kind of put that up right at the edge of range 1.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to pay 1 to pick it up after that.
Okay.
Then we're going to steal that hammer. Perfect. And now Widow's got a hammer. Now it's really tempting to punch with her. But instead, we're going to have her fall back over to here, where she's going to be somewhat protected by She-Hulk. And we're going to pay 1 more to try and flip this point. And we'll roll that out. So it's energy defense. I only have 2 here, but we're not going to get it. Disappointing. Cool. That's okay. We have the protection of She-Hulk now, and we're sitting on a hammer. Zemo's up. What's he up to?
He's going to do some violence. I'm not going to bother with the point thing. We want to kill her as much as possible. Yeah,
that's fair.
We're good there.
Yeah, at this point, I've taken your leader. You kind of need to take mine.
So 6 dice physical into her.
She's got 3.
That's
wow.
Bad.
1. You do have a Zemo reroll. Two.
Got bleed.
And I'm blocking 2.
Yep.
You did get a bleed, you said?
Yep.
Alrighty. She-Hulk is bleeding.
That is Zemo.
Rough.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and have Gamora go up next. Now, we measured out some stuff here, so this should all be possible, but basically, we're just going to move barely within 1 of this point on the bottom of the truck here. We're going to realize that we can't actually pay to flip that point if we want to pounce. So I really didn't think this out very well.
Yep.
Alrighty, so it turns out I'm bad at the game, but it's fine. We're going to go ahead, we're going to pay 2 power to do our Assassin's Leap over here. And we're going to throw, I want to say it's like a 7 dice at this point. Yeah, 7 dice Godslayer at you because we have a hammer. So this is going to be 7 dice physical. Getting 3 so far, but I do have a wild, so that's actually 4.
Blocking 3.
You're only taking 1?
Yep, she's up.
Huh. Taking 1, but you're bleeding, so that's actually quite fine.
Okay.
I will gain 1 for that. Oh, I had 3 power on her. I could have done all the things. Shoot. Do you mind if I just try to flip the point first? Because I had the extra power, apparently.
Sure. Yep.
So we'll go ahead and pay that. I was just blind. I stacked the tokens, and I couldn't see them. We will get it. So that is going to be for the A-Force, because, yeah, I do know how to count. It's great. That's going to be it for Gamora, though. Somehow Medusa survived, but also she's bleeding on 1 health, which I know is never a good spot to be in. Alrighty, we're going up with Hela.
Yep, we're going to move right over here.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to then spend 3 power and 3 souls. And we're doing a Reign of Hell. It's going to be 10 dice because of 3 souls. And it's going to... You can't count wilds because you're bleeding.
Right. Yeah, this is on She-Hulk.
Yep. 8, 9, 10.
And sorry, what side is this on?
Physical.
Cool.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4 so far.
5. Zemo reroll.
Yep. 6. I have no wilds here, but I do block 1.
Yep.
So I will take 5 damage for that. Ouch.
It also got the wild explosive, so...
Widow's also taking 1?
Yep.
Alrighty, that's going to give me 2 power to spread out as well. So, let's see here. Widow... well, first things first, we're going to give 1 over to Cage from... we'll give 1 to Gamora, actually, because it turns out Gamora's good with power. And then the one that... The other one we'll give to Cage, yeah. I think that's how I want to spread out my power here. Alrighty, is that going to be it for Hela?
Yep, that's it for Hela.
Cool, cool. Alrighty, Cage is up. He's got a relatively simple activation here. He's just going to go ahead and move on over towards this point, and he's going to succeed where Widow has failed, hopefully. We're going to put him within 1 there. Maybe that also gets me within taunt range on... Yeah, it does. Taunt range of Hela if I need it. So we're going to try to flip a point. That's going to definitely flip the point. Yep. So A-Force currently controlling all of the meteors, and you have Mystique left to try and answer that.
Yep, we're going to just attack She-Hulk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So 4 dice physical.
Yep, I'll go ahead and take it. 2 criticals, not bad so far. 3, 4.
4, reroll.
Yep.
5, but no rapid
4
fire.
dice there.
No rapid fire there.
Oh
Unfortunate.
no. We're gonna block 1 and take 4 damage on She-Hulk from a freaking Mystique pistol. Alrighty.
She has 11 left.
Yeah, she'll have 11 left after that.
I really hate the odds of trying this. It seems really bad, but like we're doing so poorly. If this doesn't succeed, we're kind of screwed anyways. So we're gonna spend 3 for Dark Rain now because we actually have the power.
Oh boy, midway through the round.
Yeah, I really hate it.
I'm about to crush you too. I'm gonna pay 2 power.
You can't.
Right, it's Mystique.
Yep.
Oh, I do get to do my leadership though. I'm gonna give the power over to let's do Gamora again.
Nope, I was fully aware.
Alrighty.
We need a spike, but like I think we're doomed anyway.
Yeah, that's not inaccurate. 2, maybe 3.
Reroll. And those skulls, so I can't see my reroll. Yep. Nice.
We're gonna block 2 anyways.
You get a power, rapid fire.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
2, maybe 4, 3.
Zemo.
Oh right, 4.
Yeah. Oh well.
We're gonna block critical wild.
Yep.
Critical is gonna give us nothing, so we're gonna take 2 damage from that one.
Yep. I'll gain a power.
And the leadership this time will go to Luke Cage because we're just running out of bodies to give it to. Yep. Okay. And I think that's going to mark the round here. So, going into the end of the round, I have 3 hammers, 1 on Widow, 1 on She-Hulk, and 1 on Gamora. I also have all 3 of the points across the board here. So I'm looking at a whopping 6 points this turn, bringing me up to 9. On the Cabal side, I believe you're still just hanging on to that one hammer with Zemo, bringing you up to 2. Into round 3, and A-Force somehow still with the priority. We're going to go ahead and start out with She-Hulk, because I'm not actually 100% sure she's going to get another round. She took quite a beating last turn.
Oh, I should power up.
Yeah, that helps sometimes.
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start by dropping 5 power for defense rests into Mystique.
Sure.
Yeah, this is just gonna be a 10 dice because of the hammer. Physical attack, you're gonna be slowed and stunned if I deal damage, which I mean I probably do.
Yep.
So that is, I'm looking at 8 in my hand there. 9, 10. Alrighty. And critical into
Zemo.
reroll
Yep.
into 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep,
So actually that just does her, doesn't it?
Yep, that'll daze her.
Alrighty. And then the next thing we're going to do with She-Hulk here is we're going to throw an 8 dicer at Zemo. Zemo's at pretty good health, so I'm not actually expecting to take him down. I really just want to put the slow on him.
We'll spend 2 to get full rerolls.
That makes sense.
Yep.
So this is going to be an 8 dice physical into Zemo. Only 2.
Yeah,
you're good.
We don't care.
But he is slowed.
Well, does that deal damage, or is it just auto slow?
Nope, just auto slow.
Cool.
Then the last thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead, we're going to pay 3 power to send the now slowed Zemo on a bit of a hike.
Yep.
So it's a medium throw. We're just going to get him way the heck out of here, directly back. And we might have actually been able to save She-Hulk, but we'll find out. You're up next.
Yep. I gotta check something.
Oh, I take a damage from bleed.
Yeah. We're gonna go with Medusa.
Yep.
We're gonna spend 3 to throw She-Hulk.
Yep. And just throw her directly that way.
Yeah.
Might succeed at getting her out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Looks like you did it.
Barely. Jesus.
Alrighty.
And we'll throw 5 dice physical, I think, to start with.
Checks out.
Yeah, 5 dice physical into her.
She'll have 3. Not much I can say about it. 2.
We got our trigger.
2. Oh.
2. In here. Yeah. 2.
I'm going to block 1. I'm going to take 1. I'm going to give an extra power over 2. Let's do Cage.
And we'll get our flurry. We also got our push. You know what? Oh. Let me think on this, because oh boy. Yeah, we might just have to push her this way to have someone else help with her.
That's fair. You'll probably push her out of 3 by doing that.
Yeah, if I'm not careful.
I think it's really hard to get an angle where you'll still
Yeah,
be in
no,
3.
so we're not gonna do it for now.
Alright.
Yeah. And then flurry attack into her.
Yep. So an extra free 5 dicer. That's, ooh, okay. 3 so far, 2 criticals. Just a 3, maybe 4.
Nope, 3.
3.
On
the block side, we're getting 1 block, so we're going to take 2 damage out of this. And we're going to give an extra power over to, let's do Gamora this turn.
And we got the push again. Okay.
So we have 1 more action, I believe.
Thunder.
Yeah, split ends would hit both Gamora and She-Hulk here.
How low is She-Hulk?
She-Hulk is sitting on, let's do some quick maths, 5 remaining. So not looking too great right now.
5 remaining, eh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're going to try for it. We're going to spend 6 power.
Yep.
For split ends. 7 dice physical. And I will do, 7 dice physical against She-Hulk first.
She-Hulk's first. Alrighty.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's looking like 3 so far with a critical. 4.
Reroll.
5. I block 2, so I will survive, but I am taking 3 more damage, and the last one I can power up this turn is going to be Widow, so I might as well.
Yep. Then the next attack will be to Gamora.
Yep. Gamora also, I believe, has 3 dice here. Yeah.
Also, if you weren't bleeding, you're bleeding again.
She was still bleeding. So
cool.
Yeah. That's looking like 2 so far.
3.
Oh, I should have. Oh, no, there's no reason to marshal prowess
3.
this. 3?
Yep.
I take all 3 of it, actually. Oh, maybe I should have marshal prowess that.
Cool.
And then you'll die to bleed.
Yep. But before damage is dealt, technically this does happen. Place the target character within one of this character. So this is not a melee.
Oh, yeah, you have to do that with both of them.
Yep.
So She-Hulk's coming in a little closer.
Yeah, more like
Yep.
that. where you are roughly. But yeah, like that.
Alrighty, so Gamora and She-Hulk have been.
And then she'll bleed out.
Yes, and then she dazes. Yeah. Woohoo! Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and go with Mr. Cage here. And he's going to start by doing a 4-cost Sweet Christmas onto Miss Hela here. So this is going to be 7 dice physical. And we're hopefully going to get our wild and throw you away. So, and that's a big fat 0 on defense. Not much better on attack, just 2.
Yep.
So we're going to gain, or no, we don't gain anything. You are slowed and stunned, though.
Cool.
So that's relevant.
Oh, sorry, we also got a soul because she totally went down.
Yep, that makes sense. You should be at your max, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
because only one person went down.
Oh, you spent some? Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I spent some.
Yep. Interesting. I need to think about what Cage is doing for a second one because I didn't get the throw there. All right, Luke Cage is going to go ahead and go next. Well, it still has activation. I spent too long thinking about it and forgot that that's how this game works. He's just going to walk over here to where he's a little bit closer to everyone. And, yeah, we're going to chill there.
Cool. It's going to be Hela.
Yep, Hela's up next.
How low is She-Hulk?
2.
2, Interesting.
Could do it.
We're going to spend 2 for Death and Berries.
Yep.
See if we just auto
Could do it with this.
And right here.
Nothing Cage can say about it.
Yep.
So, Crit and Wild, you need 2 of them. And you're
There's
getting
2.
2 of them.
And we'll heal
She-Hulk
2.
will go down.
Excellent.
Oh, boy. Well, she's going to go ahead and drop a hammer. I will have my leadership for the rest of the round, though, so I'm going to give that power to... Oh, I think Gamora has a good chance of going on a spree here if we do good things with her, so we'll give the power to Gamora.
Going to spend a power to take the hammer. And we're thinking what we want to do. Yeah, we'll try it. We're going to do 2 souls, and we're going to try to do... it's range 3, eh? Yep. 7 dice physical into Gamora.
I'm going to think about that one, because I might have Cage take that hit.
Yep.
Yeah, Gamora doesn't want to go down here. She can do a lot this turn, so she's going to pay 2 for hero a higher. Yeah,
should be 1 more.
It is 3 because she has a hammer. You're right.
Yep.
So Cage is going to go ahead and jump in. Let's put him.
Oh, this is an 8 dice physical because of my hammer.
Just there. And yeah, Cage is going to have 4 dice with a reduction against this.
Cage isn't. No, it's he can't bleed anyway. So yeah, 8 dice physical.
Yep. And that's looking like 3, 4. Alrighty. Yep. He's going to block 1, reduce by 1, and take 2.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, and is that going to be it for Miss Hela?
Are you throwing me?
Oh yeah, I guess I do get to throw you, don't I? Am I throwing you?
I do have another action. I didn't use any actions yet.
Right, you killed thing with a thing. So yeah, I am gonna throw you. Let's get you out of here. I unfortunately don't think. Oh, I can't blink you into.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it just would have been for the 1 damage. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can blink you into anybody. I'm gonna knock all the models out, destroy the game state though. Looks like you've got. Ooh, that's really tight.
Yeah, we're going to. Oh well, we have a move action, eh?
Yep. May as well do something with it.
Might as well do something. Let's try.
We talked about either attacking Widow or trying to hit Cage. Cage is just sort of ranged, and Widow would give you cryo still.
There's one objective we're going for.
Wait, oh, she's naturally slow.
Well, no, we got slowed from thingy, right? Or Cage's Spender.
Oh, yeah, you're slowed and stunned. Yeah.
So we're just going to go here, because I got this within 1 anyways. And we're going to spend 1.
Wait, no, Cage's Spender was on
Hela.
Mystique.
No, Mystique got dazed by She-Hulk.
Right, you're right. I'm dumb.
I'm pretty sure I got that right.
You're right.
This energy, so I got 4 dice.
They're very similar spenders. They both
got it. I'll take a damage. But
yep. So you're gonna flip this point, take a damage, and that will be it for Hela.
Yep.
I might as well go with Widow. See if he can take it back from Hela without having to, what's it called? Burn Gamora's activation on it. So. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just have some Widow things go at you. So this is going to be a 5 dice energy. That's going to be 2 on the first one. You're all right.
I mean, I could explode it, but yeah.
Then we're going to go ahead and try again. Just 2 with a critical. So far blanking out over there.
So far blanking out.
3.
That does it.
And you're also getting a... Nope, that's after the attack. So don't worry about that. I'm not going to pick it up with a Widow. That seems like a mistake. I'm just going to make sure you can't get it with Zemo.
There.
Alrighty, so we're going to be dropping the hammer down right about there. And the last thing Widow's going to do... Sorry, how much? I did 3 damage to you with that attack?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to gain 3 power. Then I'm just going to pay 1, trying to flip this point. And 2 dice. We got the hit and no skulls, so we will take that back in the name of the A-Force. How dare you take it from me? And that's going to be it for Widow. Zemo's going to be up last. Do you know what he's up to?
I think I do. He's going to shake the slow.
Yep.
And
Makes
he's
sense.
going to move.
It's crippling for next turn.
Yep. And I think we're just going to go. Sorry, the double slow doesn't even do that anyways.
Cool.
So we'll just kind of get it.
Chill about there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Last but not least is going to be Gamora for me. And we're going to see if we can do rude things to Zemo and just end the game this turn.
Sure.
So first things first, we're going to move, get within 1 of this hammer up here. Spend 1, pick it up.
Yep.
Then we're going to pay 2 power to do a Assassin's Leap into you. So that's just going to be a size 2 collision for Mr. Zemo there. He's just going to take 2 damage.
Yep.
Alrighty, that leaves him how low?
2 health left.
Okay. We're going to throw a 8 dice, I think, builder at you here.
We'll spend 2 for full rerolls.
Yep. That's 6, 7, 8. And see what Gamora can do. Let's roll there. 3.
Yep.
Who needs full rerolls? We're looking at 4 so far with a critical. 5, that'll do it. And actually, Wilds will convert a bunch anyways.
That's game.
That is game, because we're going to gain 2 power, pick up your hammer.
Oh, yeah, that was a regular builder.
That was a builder.
Got it. There.
So we're going to gain 2 power, pick up your hammer, and just to be sure here, that is 4 hammers, 3 points. I'm currently at 9, which means I'm going to score 7, right up to 16 on the dot.
Yep.
And that is going to be an A-Force victory. So, She-Hulk's dice went hard.
Yeah.
I mean, everything else I think was pretty normal. Like, the rest of my guys' output was actually kind of tame. Like, Gamora failing to finish off Medusa and stuff, too. But, yeah.
It's... Fortunately, some of my dice has failed at key points where left some characters on pretty low.
Yeah, She-Hulk had some really huge important KOs that she needed to get. I mean, denying Red Skull an activation in the second round and denying Mystique an activation in the third round.
Yep.
Both huge. Slowing and throwing away Zemo, making him effectively useless that final round there. I mean, technically I couldn't have won if you didn't walk him back in, but like...
Yeah, I didn't...
Probably... There
wasn't much options.
You were going to need him for next round.
Yeah,
so. Yeah, no. Widow ended up actually doing a lot of work. She took a longer than she probably should have to go down the first turn, which helped me power up a bunch. And then, she finished off Hela, which was huge. She was playing around on the back points for a while, which was nice. And obviously just holding a hammer was relevant. Denying you one by stealing it from Zemo early on was pretty big. But yeah, this squad actually did really, really well. I was a little worried at first with the deception, and I thought, well, Widow's dead here. How am I going to come back from this? You were a little further back. I wasn't aware that I was going to be able to actually hit you with the special delivery.
Yep.
Turns out I was. I think A-Force Assemble was a bit of a mistake on my part. I was kind of thinking the eye might be close enough, and it might circulate around one point that we would have a lot more of a brawl, but we didn't. It was a little more spread out. At least my guys were. Your guys were kind of clumped, but somehow mine weren't. I don't know how that worked out, but...
It's because I went for attrition there, because it was going south pretty fast.
That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, Mystique was really annoying. As per usual, she wouldn't let Cage have any fun, and that was rude.
She's solid.
I mean, she also just somehow got 5 on 4 dice.
Yeah.
And without the rapid fire too, but...
She was average, I'd say. She spiked. She missed the other ones. She missed a lot of those other ones.
She was still averaging about 2 hits, though.
Yeah, I don't know. She also did not block much.
No, that's fair. Your defense dice were pretty tame here. You didn't have any crazy spikes. To be fair, my defense dice were also, for the most part, pretty bad. She-Hulk had 1 or 2 okay ones. Crystal had 1 really good one, but otherwise was pretty sucky. Crystal was unfortunate here. She went off the table a little sooner than she probably needed to.
I mean, it is a Medusa going after her, and
and no sooner than Red Skull, who that was a huge deal. But yeah, that is probably going to do it for this battle report. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Helps us out a bunch. We post these pretty much every week at this point. So yeah, feel free to stay tuned for the next ones. No idea what we're throwing at each other next. We haven't actually discussed that far ahead. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. So until next time, everybody, have a great day. Peace.